Hello everyone, Admiral Seabass here. Russian turn 7, also known as the turn that Russia becomes a severe annoyance to Germany. They're going to buy 3 tanks and 4 artillery. They got so much infantry coming in here, I felt like artillery made sense to pair on Russian turn 8 for counterattacks with these infantry. So there's where I'm going to target. You can see the dink part of the Russians is going to be moves like this. 1, 2 to take Rostov and be a total blocker there between Ukraine and Stalingrad on German turn 8. So that's up 2 and down 2. But the true dink move of all time, backed up by that one, is what's coming here, which is walking in there to Caucasus. That's going to take $7 away ultimately from the Germans because the $2 income plus the $5 bonus. But Caucasus is going to be virtually impossible to take back because the Italians can't take it back because they can't go through that Turkish Strait. I mean, they could take Turkey, but it's got 8 infantry and there's no way, and then like every neutral in the game would hate you. So those are the 2 dink moves. And I definitely want to take back Stalingrad and these 2 blocker buffer areas. So I got to figure that out, and then I'll be back. Okay, here's the combat moves. I took 4 guys from here into Stalingrad with the 2 aircraft. I did not want to take any of the tanks in there because that guy has armor target select, and if he'd hit, he could have selected a Russian tank. So I had 3 Russian tanks here and 6 guys. I took 3 guys each into Bryansk and Smolensk, and I took 2 of the 3 tanks into here because there's more coming from this way, there's less coming from that way, so I only took 1 tank there. So let's do this one first. So that's 4 guys, a plane, and a tank. No, 4 guys, a plane, and a tactical, which is upscaled, looking for 2 hits. Got him. And in defense will be a heavy tank and a mech. 1 hit. By the way, I did not double count this last turn for the Germans. I checked. So that's off. Up 2, down 2. Let's do this one. It's 3 guys in a tank. Looking for 2 hits. 1 hit. So Germany will lose the mech, and they'll shoot back with a tank and a mech. Ooh, 2 hits. So Russia will shoot with 2 tanks and a guy. There's the hit they needed. Germany will shoot back with 1 tank. Oh man, Germans rolled well. So that's now a blocker again. Down 1, up 1. And here it's 3. You know what? I think I just did the wrong battle. Maybe not. I don't know. Can't remember. Let's do this one. 3 guys in a tank for the Russians. No hits. 1 tank and 1 mech. 1 hit. Round 2 for the Russians. 2 guys and a tank. 1 hit. Germans will lose the mech. Germans shoot back with a tank and a mech. 1 hit. Germans have a tank and a guy. 1 hit. Germans shoot back with the tank. Boy, the Germans rolled well, didn't they? But Russia just took back everything that Germany took last turn. And so there's the situation. These guys will fly back to here. I think these guys will all go into Moscow. Yep, that's what we'll do. And you know what? Actually, we're going to split these. One into Moscow and one down here. So it's sort of weird. In some ways, the Russians are better off than they were last turn. In some ways, they're worse off because now they got nothing. They just, they basically have just chewed through 50% of the Far East forces in a single turn. And they lost all 6 infantry that they attacked with into those two. So now they're going to place units. 3 tanks. Can't place anything in Stalingrad, right? Because they just took it back. Or let me check. That's right. They have to control it at the beginning of the turn or they can't use it. So you see here, this is this is it for the Russians. They got nothing else coming in behind. And even though they're going to collect, $26 plus, do they have any bonuses? They don't have wartime economy. Let's check their bonuses. Nope. So they're going to collect 4 less than last time. So that's 26. That would buy them, 5 tanks? No, 4 tanks or 8 guys next turn. But you can see their forces are just going to continue to dwindle here. The important thing was to take back Stalingrad so the Germans couldn't build anything that far forward. But the Germans will certainly take back this, and this next turn. So, yeah, it's not looking that great for the Russians at all, even though they had a decent turn this turn. But the important thing is that the Germans won't get the $5 bonus for this or this. So they'll collect at least 10 less, if not 14 less next turn. But still, they still get to spend their $81 next turn. And by the way, this naval force is looking very potent. I'm even thinking about maybe building an aircraft carrier for that, which now you're thinking, how could UK ever get back in the war with that thing sitting there? The U.S. is thinking, man, Germany could probably hit me or Canada if they wanted to at some point. Because you could take this force with a bunch of infantry on it, go this way, maybe even to here, right? And then you're within 2 of here, or 2 of here, right? Or 2 here, yep. And you got your Air Force sitting here to take out anything that UK tries to put in the water. So, yeah, not looking so great on this part of the map. But we'll keep going. So that was Russian turn 7. Admiral Seabass signing off.